I'm John Kovach. I'm a newspaper editor. I'm a radio announcer. I'm a high school football coach. And since I was old enough to stand on the side of a stream next to my dad, I've been an angler. I've fished with bait, lures, and flies. I've fished with spinning gear, fly rods, jigging poles, and tip-ups. I've stood on ice, waded rapids, and been tossed about the deck of a boat. And I want you to love fishing, be it freshwater or salt, heavy flows, high seas, or cutting through a foot of ice, as much as I do, no matter what the quarry, no matter the tactics, no matter the chosen tackle. Welcome to Yankee Fisherman. Happy New Year, and welcome to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop on the HAN Network. John Kovach with you. Thursday, January 5th, our first show of 2017. I'm very excited because it's going to be a big year. We've got a lot of big things already done. We're only 5 days into the year, and we've got a ton to do and a lot of new things. But we relied a little on tradition as we started the new year and did something we've been doing the past few years. Let's have a look. It's a warm New Year's Day. It's almost 50 here on the Norwalk River in Wilton. Miana's Trout Unlimited having its annual New Year's Day outing. They'll draw anywhere from 20 to 50 people on what's become an annual gathering. Warmer today than it's been on some opening days. Warmer today than it certainly was last year for this gathering. But the Hardys still come out and start the new year by catching some fish. We'll be following them around on today's Yankee Fisherman. Miana's TU started doing this outing about 8 years ago. Just a couple of guys wanted to go fishing on New Year's Day, and then they told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and soon it became a social gathering that, as we said, was drawing anywhere from 20 to nearly 50 attendees, some coming from all over the state. The cool thing as we ring in 2017 was watching a TU member teach a father and son, and then another father teach his son the ins and outs of fly casting and a proper drift and everything on what really is a beautiful family fishing spot here in Merwin Meadows in Wilton, Connecticut. It's just a perfect little hole for kids to learn how to catch and how to do this. There's room to cast without getting hung up in too many trees. And it's a great opportunity, like so many of these fishing trips, for the word to get out about Trout Unlimited and what it does. Miana's TU has done a number of conservation projects along this river, along the banks of the Norwalk, here in Merwin Meadows, up by the Wilton Family YMCA, as we chronicled in their memorial to Ben Woods. And another one coming up, they've been doing this for some time, toward Route 7 out by Wilton High School. And for this one, they're going to need your help, and they're going to need your old Christmas tree. And we're going to talk about that when we come back on Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop.
holidays are a wonderful time to spend with families and friends, sharing a fantastic meal. Football season is in full swing, the fishing has been unbelievable, and it's time to make a list and check it twice. Stop at the Dock Shop, get a fix of summer, and browse loads of new products, including fishing tackle, accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or dockshop.com.
On time, done right, safe and reliable. MrHandymanCT.com.
Let our satisfied customers tell it.
I have called Mr. Handyman for every reason, every occasion, every broken item, every leak. They have bailed me out on many occasions, and I would recommend them to anyone.
For any project, large or small.
MrHandymanCT.com.
Are you ready for winter? Ski and Sport has everything you need to be fully outfitted for the season. A family-owned and operated business with over 40 years of experience, Ski and Sport's 3 convenient locations in Fairfield County offer top-quality, high-fashion ski and winter wear. In addition to clothing for men, women, and children, we also offer seasonal rentals for the entire family. Stop by our stores on 1 Ethan Allen Highway in Ridgefield, 877 Post Road East in Westport, and at 110 Main Street in New Canaan, or visit us at skiandsport.net.
Why cook it all this holiday? Avoid the stress of holiday planning and let your friends at Walter Stewart's in New Canaan do the heavy lifting. Whether you're looking to fill in with a few crowd-pleasing sides or you want us to prepare your whole feast, from cranberry sauce to pumpkin pie, we're ready to simplify your holiday. Place your order from our holiday menu and spend your holiday the right way, relaxing. Our fresh prepared holiday meals to go are designed with your busy schedule in mind. Visit us at stewartsmarket.com or at 229 Elm Street, New Canaan.
If you're watching this broadcast, you're not alone. The HAN network is available for 200,000 Connecticut cable customers on the Frontier Network, and we've also reached 1.7 million viewers on our free live streaming sports, news, and entertainment broadcasts. To reach our rapidly growing audience, contact Advertising Director Jessica Murrin at 203-273-7312 or email jessica@han.network.
Welcome back to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop. We're still in Merwin Meadows in Wilton along the Norwalk River. The holidays are coming to an end. You're going to be taking your tree down. Great way to use it to help the environment if it's a real tree, if it's a natural tree. On January 7th and 14th, the next 2 Saturdays, my NSTU volunteers will be at Merwin Meadows in Wilton, and they will be collecting the natural Christmas trees that you want to discard, and they're going to use them further up the Norwalk River to create habitat for juvenile fish and to help build up the banks. It's an ongoing project. The shape and the branch structure of these evergreens lends itself perfectly to being placed in the river. It then collects the sediment that comes down. It creates natural barriers, natural habitat. If you want to donate the tree, everything has to be off it. The lights, the tinsel, the ornaments, the tree has to be bare. But it's a great opportunity to have that tree pay itself forward and continue to help the environment. They've already done this up on the Norwalk River where it crosses under Route 7 by Wilton High School, and it's helped with channel realignment and restoring some of the natural flow, some of the natural habitat. A lot of these rivers were tampered with back when river power or water power was being used in the Industrial Revolution, and we're trying to restore TU is that the flow here and it's just going to make the river healthier. It's been evident in what you've seen in terms of the trout population in the Norwalk River. So if you can help out, if you can donate a Christmas tree that's really just going to go decompose, donate it to Mianus Trout Unlimited. It's not limited to the Wilton area or the Mianus TU area. Anybody can bring a tree down to Merwin Meadows Saturday, January 7th or Saturday, January 14th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Fisherman,
And they'll be
presented by the
used in
Dock
an
Shop
upcoming
right after
project
this.
to help reshape
Holidays
the
are a
back.
wonderful time to spend with families and friends, sharing a fantastic meal. Football season is in full swing, the fishing has been unbelievable, and it's time to make a list and check it twice. Stop at the Dock Shop, get a fix of summer, and browse loads of new products, including fishing tackle, accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or dockshop.com.
At Hoyt Livery, our goal is to always... Sam, what are you doing? We're filming a commercial.
I'm checking out the new Hoyt on the Go app.
Hoyt's here!
1, 2, 3, Abby! You know!
I want to find out how good I am.
Yes, sir! If you relax, you get blown out! Let's get it done! Let's get it done!
What can you take advantage of right now?
Again, come on!
I can push myself way beyond what you think.
Pressure technique. Do your back.
Have a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Ortho Express Urgent Care gives you direct access to an orthopedic specialist fast, without an appointment. Basketball, hockey, skiing, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Ortho Express can help. Coastal Ortho Express Urgent Care, open Monday through Saturday, now in 2 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue in Norwalk and 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien. Or go to coastalorthoexpress.com, like them on Facebook.
Give your day a jumpstart with the latest news, sports, weather, and more on Coffee Break, live on the HAN Network, weekdays at 11 a.m. Connecticut news doesn't get any more local than on Coffee Break.
I'm Frank Granito.
And I'm Donald Ing for the HAN Network.
Tune in to Nutmeg Sports Monday through Thursday, where we bring you all the top stories from Connecticut sports.
From highlights to player interviews and expert analysis, no one gets you closer to Connecticut's games than Nutmeg Sports.
Nutmeg Sports, now Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. on the HAN Network.
Welcome back to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop. This Thursday, January 5th, the first episode of the new year. We got a lot going on in 2017. We're very excited about it. I want to thank the guys from Mianus TU for letting me tag along on the trip on New Year's Day. If you can donate to Christmas trees, I've seen a lot of things where you can leave them out on the street, or we're going to burn them, or what have you. You can really make a difference in the Norwalk River with something you're just going to throw away anyway. So if you can get down to Merwin Meadows and Wilton, either Saturday the 7th or Saturday the 14th, and donate your Christmas tree once you're done with it, it would really be something that would help with that project. And they've done a lot to get that fishery back to where it's really a great place to be and a great place to take kids to learn, as we just saw in those clips from earlier. We have some big plans and some big things already in the can for 2017. We are going to be talking about Running the Coast, and that's the film that follows the striped bass migration over 1,000 miles up the eastern seaboard. We talked to Jamie Howard of Howard Films about that. We're going to talk about the Connecticut Fly Fishermen's Association Expo. That is coming up on February 4th at Meneely's. upstate in Windsor. We're going to be talking to them about that, and we're going to talk a little bit more about OSearch and the New York expedition, and talk to the kids who were on that and how that trip out with the scientists tagging sharks affected them in terms of their views of conservation. A lot of events coming up this week as the clubs begin their real seasons again. The monthly meeting of the Housatonic Fly Fishermen's Association, that is going to be on, that's tonight actually at 7 at St. Paul's Episcopal Church, 65 North Main in Wallingford. They're going to view the search for the red wolf, which is a trip to Mongolia to look for the taimen, which is a trout salmon related species that just gets huge, and I think a lot of us would love to get out and catch one of those. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. If you need new gear, Farmington Valley TU is holding its annual gear tag sale on the 10th from 6 to 8:30. That's at the Farmington Community Center. There's info at fvtu.org. Steve Colton is going to discuss the little things with Candlewood Valley TU. That is going to be on the 7th of January at 7 p.m. There's information on that at cvtu.org. If you're interested in tying, Mianus TU is doing its annual tying clinic on the 10th of January at Waveney House. They'll be set up. You can bring your things, bring your tools, and just work on tying. And stepping back a second, I want to thank the guys from Nutmeg TU. Had a great time at their Christmas event, holiday event. There was a tying contest, was really a great time. This is a chance with Mianus TU to really hone your skills and get some help from guys who are very into tying. I've tied with them. You've got a lot of guys with a lot of knowledge there. And that's at Waveney House in New Canaan on January 10th. There is information on that at mianustu.org. A friend of ours from the show, Dick Fincher, is going to speak to Nutmeg TU on the 17th. Dick runs Phase 2 lures. He makes these handcrafted wooden plugs, and they're different from a lot of what you see. They catch fish, and it's a very interesting story to see how he does it. That's the 17th of January at 7. That's at Port 5. That's 69 Brewster Street in Bridgeport. No charge there. It's going to be a fun meeting. You'll be able to get some of the Phase 2 lures. If you go back to the December 22nd show on our archives at han.network, you can get a quick glimpse of those. Dick was also on the show previously, so you can get an idea as to what you're going to see there. Dick is also going to be at the Connecticut Surfcasters Association Demo Day, and that is on Saturday, January 28th at Clinton Town Hall. Starts at 9 a.m., 9 to 1:30. I went to that last year, really learned a lot, met a lot of cool people, and actually just attended the January meeting of the Surfcasters Association. That was at the Old Town Hall in Madison, where they will be meeting the first Wednesday in February and the first Wednesday in March as well. Joining up with that group, it's a fascinating brand of fishing that I want to get into. We had Matt Lejeune explaining it on last year's shows in the series that he did, that he'll be talking about hopefully at Surfcasters Demo Day. They've got some cool meetings coming up. We will have info on that. But their Demo Day, if you want to learn a little bit about what they're about and see some really cool fishing equipment, that's at Clinton Town Hall on Saturday the 28th. The Fly Fishing Show is going to be in Marlborough, Mass, January 20th through 22nd. It's going to be in Somerset, New Jersey, the 27th through 29th. Closer to home, the Fly Fishing Film Tour is going to be in Trumbull on February 24th. This is a collaboration among a number of local Trout Unlimited chapters. It's a fundraiser. Doors open at 7. You can buy tickets online. We'll have a link up at our website for that. Tickets are $25 online, $30 at the door. All of the proceeds go to the local TU chapters. I'm looking forward to this. I'll be at that event, and just really some awesome filmmaking that you're going to get to see on the big screen that night. And that's, again, at the cinemas in Trumbull. And we, couple of down things here. Harborview Bait and Tackle, they're beginning their liquidation. They're closing. That's on Friday, January 6th. They're in Stratford, right on Ferry Boulevard. Hate to see the little independent tackle shops go. Well, before we move on in 2017, let's close the book on 2016. We went to the season-ending banquet for NE Bassin. They took a look back, a look ahead. Let's hear what they had to say.
So I want to say welcome and good evening to everyone, including NE Bassin members, families, friends, and sponsors, to the first annual NE Bassin end of the year party/banquet here at the gorgeous Anthony's Ocean View. So thank you to Anthony's Ocean View for setting all this up for us, giving us all awesome food, drinks for the whole night. I can't say enough about the organization to help us get this going on a Thursday for us. So thank you again for that. Tonight was put together because over the last few seasons, members have asked and suggested to create an end-of-year banquet. So here we are gathered tonight to have some fun, relax, meet new people, and make some more NE Bassin memories together, and not just on the water. For those of you who don't know me, many of you do. I don't think there's anybody in here who does not know me, but I'm Jamie Verab. I'm actually the owner of NE Bassin, the regional director, and the Connecticut Central and West Division director of NE Bassin for the Big Boat Division. I'd like to start by catching all of our guests up to speed, as most, if not many of you, already know the brief history around New England Bassin. NE Bassin, I don't have two bears. NE Bassin is a tournament bass fishing organization that would have never been created without the ideas and encouragement of those current members. So I want to say welcome and good evening to everyone, including NE Bassin members, families, friends, and sponsors, to the first annual NE Bassin end of the year party/banquet. Tournament bass fishing organization that would have never been created without the ideas and encouragement of those current members and friends in 2014. After running events for 5 years, I told my members that I was done running events as a tournament director mid-season of 2014 for many reasons, none of which were good. Those members that I call the originals, pretty much most of you here tonight, pretty much tied me up, jumped me, and forced me to do this. Swinetek, Talentos, all those guys who are all bigger than me. NE Bassin started between the middle to the end of 2014 fishing season with a one big boat division, around 28 teams, which equaled about 60 members, most of you who are here tonight. In 2015, NE Bassin was on social media. Jason Tarrant, who was currently our Connecticut East director, who has the same shirt on as me tonight, god damn it, messaged me and wanted to be a part of this new and growing organization. We met a few times and decided he wanted to come on board with us. He just finished his second year as a director and has no plans of leaving anytime soon. So thank you, Jason. I then got a phone call from a close friend who I met through directing events that is also here tonight, Mr. Swinetek. He mentioned his cousin and friend in Maine wanted to also get on board with NE Bassin. We met, spoke on the phone multiple times, and boom, all of a sudden we went from having one division in 2014 to now 3 big boat divisions in 2015. I then got a random call from a young guy from Middlebury or Woodbury, I can't really remember, of April of last year. Our conversation went something like this. Hey, I have a kayak. Can I still come participate in your big boat events and fish versus those guys with the big boats? I said, sure, if you really want to compete versus us. I then had to explain that I crushed his dreams because he didn't have a working live well in the kayak. So I said, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. But I said, I'll keep you updated in the next few weeks, see if we can get something going for you. 1 month later, after speaking to multiple guys I knew who were part of the organization, we transformed something that no one does in the country and opened up our first ever kayak, canoe, and small boat division that was run by Chris Wilcox, who's also here tonight. It just happened that his big boat partner couldn't fish in 2015 because of work-related issues, and Chris happened to have a small boat, so we just pretty much made it happen. In 2015, we had around 115 total members that 3 big boat divisions, 2 in Connecticut and 1 in Maine, and 1 kayak small boat division in Connecticut, which had myself and 5 other anglers fishing in it. Friends, members, and others laughed and made statements like, "Jamie, what are you doing? There's no way this is going to work out. Really, a kayak series, blah, blah, blah," from all the big boat guys like myself. I'll be the first to tell you, if I listen to everyone who has criticized or said no to me, or "you won't make it," or "you're going to fail," or "you're not good enough," and all the other negative sayings and such, from middle school until now, I wouldn't be where I am today, and neither would any Bassin. So I'd like to say thanks to those who have doubted me and my ideas, and so I also say thanks to those who have pushed me to be the best I could be in life, on the field, in the classroom, floating on a boat, and with any Bassin, as this is only the beginning. After the 2015 season, and after speaking with directors, friends, and family, I decided to go promote and market online as we did throughout the year, as well as attend fishing shows across the region with other willing directors who were there by my side to help out. We sold a bunch of gear, got our name and brand out even more so, and in 2016 we exploded with having over 240 members in 11 divisions. 6 big boat, 3 in Connecticut, 1 in Mass, 2 in Maine, and 6 kayak/small boat divisions, 1 in Connecticut, 2 in Mass, 1 in New Hampshire, and 1 in Maine. Mid-season of the year, we opened up a Cape Cod division, which gave us a total of 12 for 2016. It's not 2017 yet, but we already have announced that Heather Palmer, who is here tonight, will be opening up and directing a Western Mass kayak division. And we will also be opening up a fishing, and another fishing friend who has also came on board to direct and start an Eastern Mass big boat division next year, which would currently put us at 2014 total. 2014, Jesus. Currently at 14 total for 2017. I'd like to take this time to say thanks to all the phone, the texting non-stop, the emails, the hours away from home floating and directing events, creating one of the best fishing organizations in the region. None of this would happen without all of you that I mentioned. I would now like to mention our sponsors for the total 2016 season. They are as follows: Grizz Baits, Males Handpour Baits, Kissler Rods, Lou's Reels, Ego Nets, Paul Noducci Outdoors, who's here tonight, Stony Creek Brewery, who the marketing guy is here tonight, Subway, Cattails and Cornfields, Steve Panaroni's here tonight, Euro Tackle, Us Potato Chips, Castle Baits, Dr. Dan's, Cabin Creek, Ultra Lube, Pro Tournament Scales, Tackle Supply Depot, Alaska Life, Lubermatic, Trigger Happy Comfort Grips, Z-Man, Procure Scents, Anthony's Ocean View, Smatus Baits, the Tackle Hut, Trident Funding Corporation, and lastly, Kurt's Marine Services. For all of you who need winterization, definitely contact him for a huge any Bassin discount. He also does the boat wraps as well, winterization wraps. Bass Pro Shops, Typhoon Sunglasses, who's our official sunglass of any Bassin. Cover Quest for all of our covers for our boats. Actually, I just bought one last month and it's fantastic. Share Life Products, Black Hall Outfitters, who is our official kayak paddleboard dealership of any Bassin, and Gene is here also tonight. Special thanks to those particular sponsors who are also my dear friends: Dave Dizop, who's the owner of Tackle Supply Depot, who's here; Gene Schimmel, who is the owner of Black Hall Outfitters; Steve Panaroni, who owns Cattails and Cornfields; and Jamal Robinson, who plays a huge role at Stony Creek Brewery, marketing and growing his brand throughout the region. And I also might add, because of him, we have our Any Bass and Stony Creek outings 2 to 3 times a year over there because of him. I would like to invite at this time Mr. Tim Talento to the stage, as he mentioned he wanted to mention a few words.
Stick your mouth up. I club fished for many years, and I got out of it. It was too much BS, let's just say that. Met Jamie, he says, we're fishing USA bass, and no BS, come fish. I said, I'll give it a shot again. And it changed my fishing career, let's just say that. And I want to thank him for starting Any Bass and introducing me to every single one of you guys. It's been great. A lot of new friendships, met a lot of new people, and for example, Paul Noducci right here, great guy, great guy. But most importantly, I want to remember this is what we started this a couple years back, and we're at basics, back to basics, and we're going to keep everything original. We're here for the long run. We're not making big changes. We're here for the members, and I got to thank Jamie again, and I think we should give him a hand for everything he's done.